Hi, everyone. Just an update once again on what's going on with my health. For those that don't know, I've had chronic pain for I don't know when it really started, but I've been in pain for a few years, and year by year it seems to just gradually get worse. And I had a MRI a couple of years ago, and they discovered that I have Chiari Malformation 1, which I'd never even heard of before. And I guess Chiari Malformation 2 is even worse. And I certainly wouldn't want that. But ever since I've had, the MRI over 2 years ago, I'm in a lot more pain than I was back then. So I don't know what's going on, but it's, you know, it definitely is a strain mentally. And I am retired now. And definitely doing something like these YouTube videos and my Patreon keeps me active and mentally in a good mood. I definitely would not be doing any videos if I didn't feel like it, but even if I'm sore, I'm every day I like doing videos. And so finally, after years and years and years, I'm going to Kingston, Ontario, which is about 60 miles from here. My good buddy Glenn Kellaway from the basement is driving me. And what's it called here? Kingston Orthopedic Pain Institute. And so, this will just be the very first time seeing me, so I don't expect any miracles. But it's just hopefully good to find out more of what's going on. So the latest with me, with what I take is, as I've mentioned before, I have this Boudtrans patch, and it's the 20 mcg. And so I put this on, and it stays on for one full week, and it just slowly, gets into your system. And I guess it is pretty safe compared to other, look at those muscles. Oh, it is pretty safe compared to other prescriptions. And the 20 mcg is the highest level. There's nothing beyond that. And these are expensive. So that's why you hear me kind of promoting things like my Patreon, because I do enjoy doing the Patreon song and album reactions, but that money goes towards this. So besides this, which I'm still, I don't feel this is helping. And I did start at lower levels. I think I started with a 10, and then a few weeks later it was a 15. And then, it's so expensive. I think I tried something else. Then I ended up going back to the patch. But I don't know. I'm sure I would hurt more if this wasn't on, but still, like I said, it's expensive and I'm in pain. So it's kind of depressing. And so the last time, what I did about just over a week ago, and I'm just so fed up with family doctors that I went to the hospital. I went to Emerge. And I just explained that sometimes my whole body hurts and my sides. And, I'm kind of concerned about what's going on. And this is the second time, when I finally did see a doctor. I mentioned I'd like to have an X-ray, but you can't just request an X-ray. And the female doctor, at first, I think she was kind of miffed, because she was saying that I have a family doctor and he kind of takes care of me. But then she turned out to be pretty nice. And she was even, about this patch being so expensive. She couldn't believe the price of it. Normally I would get 10 patches, and that's like over $400. And that's with some money taken off. And yes, we do have free health care here in Canada, but this is not covered, sadly. And so I mentioned to her, besides this patch, I also take extra strength Tylenol and sometimes Advil, but separately and just during the day, not 24 hours in the day, just maybe 2 Tylenols in a day, extra strength. And she was frowning on Tylenol for whatever reason. So she recommended, and I've got this prescription along with the patch still, APO or APO-NAPROXEN, and it's 500 milligrams, and I take 1 tablet twice daily with food, and I've been taking this for probably 10 days or so, and it hasn't helped at all. In fact, I'm as sore as ever. Yeah, I also feel, I'm going to ramble for a bit, but I also feel I probably need, if not an x-ray, I think another MRI, because like I said, I'm a lot more sore than I was when I had my first or second MRI. And it's scary because, I try and stretch my neck and you can hear it crack and everything. And once in a blue moon, I think I mentioned this before, I'm doing this, and there will be almost like a bang inside my head. But it won't hurt, thankfully. But it's still scary, right? Yeah, I'm just reading my my notes there from like 3-4 years ago. I tried things on my own. I went to chiropractic and massage office for 13 sessions, paid, out of my own pocket. I did physio. I did, the massages and the physio, everything. I've tried everything. And, buying back massagers, Dr. Ho's TENS machine. And my symptoms: chronic pain for the past few months, now it's years. Constant neck and shoulder pain, numb and painful hands, which I have had for years. That's the other thing that I need to, and I have mentioned it to doctors many times, but nobody ever does anything. I've had this pressure, this real pressure in my hands for probably over 20 years. And I'm kind of so used to it. I don't notice it as much during the day, but at night when I'm, still in bed, definitely feel it. And I've had tendinitis in my arms and the joys of getting old. So, but I never do these videos, oh, poor Larry. I don't, because I know there's millions of people out there that suffer worse than I do. Family members I know of. But it's just, it's been very, very frustrating. And, you have to wonder about, and, when I do these videos, there's always people saying, oh, do this, do that, do this, but they're not doctors. And you do have to kind of respect doctors, but at the same time, doctors can be wrong. For instance, going back to emergency and this female doctor, doesn't matter male or female, I'm just letting you know she was a female doctor. There's good and bad female and male doctors. And like I said, she was against Tylenol. So when I got this naproxen, I asked her, can I take Tylenol with this, and she said Advil. And so I double checked online with a couple of places, and it didn't look like I should be taking Advil. And so I went to 2 pharmacies here, 2 separate pharmacies, and I asked what I can take along with the naproxen, and it's Tylenol, not Advil. So always, like I said, doctors are great for the most part, but they can make mistakes and be wrong. So that's about it for me rambling on. Just wish me luck on Thursday at the pain clinic. And like I said, there's not going to be any miracles, but hopefully I can get somewhere and be in less pain at some point. So thanks for watching and have a great day.